Right? It's
That's kind
like,
of scary.
it's jarring.
Yeah, that's gnarly.
And like the thing is Zoom didn't like ever give a heads up that that was going to start happening. They didn't ever release like, by the way, update to users. Now when you record, it's going to say something. So like we were literally just in an interview, like about to get started. And then all of a sudden this like thing pops up and we're like, we are so sorry.
I wonder what they're going to use our voices for, 20 years down the line.
Like, what's this? Like, there's gonna be us making robocalls to people, and then we're gonna have to sue. It's gonna
Yeah,
be a whole ordeal. Like, we're gonna pick up the phone. It's gonna be us trying to be like, we're
yeah.
really worried about your car's extended warranty.
Trying to collect royalties on our interviews.
There's like some whole conspiracy to make like doppelgangers, and they're gonna sound like us too, and no one's gonna be able to tell.
Oh shit! I could use one of those just like when I don't feel like leaving the house. Just send my robot.
Yeah,
That
right.
would be
Like, this
pretty.
is not as much of a nightmare as like.
Yeah, I'm open to technology.
Yeah, I bet, especially with all the stuff you're doing now, touring too. What's it like being back on tour?
It's just getting started. I mean, we've done a few, and
Yeah.
it feels amazing. We can't sit still that long because we forget how to play and how to sing, and so we were feeling a little rusty. So we got to do a couple, brush off the cobwebs kind of shows,
Sure.
and I think we're raring to go. I mean, it's. I thought we were gonna have to wait till 2022, and they're stacking up. We're doing all kinds of stuff. So it's good.
How is touring a lot different than, pre-COVID, or have they been able to like make it pretty much normal except for here and there some social distancing?
Yeah, I mean, so far we did a couple like kind of early on where they were extremely weird, like where there's plexi separating us from the sound guy on the side of the stage, and everything was real careful. And I was like, it was smart, and I think it was. I'll definitely take that over not playing a show.
Oh yeah.
But I've recently noticed just the floodgates. Like I was here, I live in Nashville, and on 4th of July, the firework event was, I want to say they're saying, somebody said 300,000 people, and I'm hearing 500,000. Entire Broadway all the way to the river was the most people I've ever seen in one place.
Wow.
So
yeah, we're all antsy.
There it goes. They're
Yeah.
ready to go, but so far
Yeah.
no word on spikes. So I think definitely.
Yeah.
I don't even turn on the news anymore because I'm just like I need to focus on music. I need to focus on my show, and we got new music coming out, so the new record, all that kind of stuff. So I'm done hearing about anything.
Yeah, tell me about this new record that you have coming out, because the last time we got an album from you guys was 2017. These Are the Days, and you changed your sound up a bit and went for more of a country sound. So are we following that trend, or are we returning back to the rock roots, or a mixture?
That's my brother and I. We've always been like the primary songwriters in Lit, and just kind of, I don't know if I guess you can call it self-indulgence. Like we just wanted to grow as writers. So we're always trying to, write with different people and different kinds of writers. And the whole Nashville thing started, probably over 15 years ago. And my brother was the first guy to come out here. I wasn't having it. I was like, man, I don't need to go anywhere to write songs. I've been writing songs here in Fullerton, Anaheim, my whole life. He's like, oh, trust me, you should try it. And so finally, like 3 years in, 3 years of him trying to coax me, I came out and had a few sessions booked, and writing with these, not only just writing with these writers, but going in the studio with these players and, demoing these songs, like full, like next level. I learned just on my first trip, and I fell in love with, I really wasn't a country music fan.
Yeah.
I mean, our dad was a radio disc jockey growing up.
Sounds like a good guy.
Yeah, see, got good genes, radio genes.
Clearly.
But he was at country radio back when, everyone says I like old school country.
Sure.
I'm not that guy.
Yeah.
I really didn't know what genres were. My dad would bring home Hank Williams records and like Waylon Jennings and Dolly Parton, but they were all lumped in with our Doobie Brothers records and our the records they were bringing home, like the Hall and Oates and Michael Jackson and you name it. So we would just listen to records and be just inspired by good music, and then became like heavy metal kids and and rockers, but all along, like I'm a big pop. I love pop music. I love
Yeah.
hooks. I love good melodies, and
Sure.
you know, but we've always been like a lyric band. So country and the storytelling and like getting it deeper into like family and lyrics, and
Yeah.
without like, we're not going to be writing songs about dirt roads and, you know,
Sure.
you know, fishing, even though we love them. We're not like country,
Yeah.
but we
You're not
love country.
pandering.
Totally. So we just, you know, wrote the same kind of stuff we wanted to talk about, just with country players and thinking about what we're saying a little more and telling a story more. Fast forward, we put the record out as lit. We weren't writing the songs for us. We were writing them for just to have songs and pitch them to other people.
Sure.
And I just love the song so much. I'm like, let's just record these and just see how it goes. You know, we put it out as lit, and in retrospect, it was just, even though lit fans, a lot of them loved it. We were playing them live. We did the Warped Tour cruise, the Rewind cruise,
Yeah.
and playing with all these like punk rock bands like Good Charlotte and Face to Face and all these bands that are super punk rock, and we're playing country songs. And
Yeah,
I
you
remember
guys are like, yeehaw.
yeah, the Benji and Joel from Good Charlotte. I remember like we knew them from way back.
Sure.
They came up to the stage after we were done. They're like, your guys' new songs are like the best songs you've ever written, and like they were so all about it. I'm like,
yeah.
you know, like, and it was like, it was cool and like super cool of them to like. I think we're all at that place in our lives where it's like, we've been doing it for so long. We just like,
Yeah.
it's songwriting. But that being said, the confusion was there for a lot of people, and especially people that like just kind of like checked out for a few years and like tuned back in. They're like,
Who the hell
lit?
is this? Yeah.
This isn't like the lit. So we decided to like split them, and like the country stuff's gonna be Popoff Brothers, and it's just our side thing.
Cool.
But the new lit music's very like old school, but with like a very new school like production approach. So I mean, I'm pumped. Like I said, I love growing. I love writing songs. I love rock, but I also love pop and just weird stuff. And we took a couple weird, you know, a couple of guys we're working with grew up playing lit songs, and they're lit fans, but they're a little bit more new school. So that marriage of those two sounds is just turning out insane.
So can we expect some more like rock but storytelling? Would you say is that no? So it's just, you're just going for the old school. Hell yeah.
I mean, lyrics have always been really important to us.
Sure.
So we're still like, we're still thinking about what we're saying, and it's still, but we don't want people to think about. I mean, it's kind of like I don't know. Music for us is a distraction. You don't want to be reminded about. We don't want songs about like, you know, stay 6 feet away. Like, yeah, this suck. Like, America, what's going on? Like, no, they want to hear songs about like having a good time drinking, or like being in love or breaking up or something. So we want to just keep it simple.
I think that is such an important thing, because I do think that, you know, art and music serve an important role in the political and social environment, but also especially during this time when we're coming off of 2020 and dealing with all that heaviness. And then social media too isn't a break anymore either. So music especially really works as the escape for people.
Has to be. That's what it's always been here for. I mean, like, you look back to like, you know, the Roaring 30s or the Great Depression, all that. Like, that's when alcohol sales, even though it was illegal, people were looking for alcohol and looking for music, and that's what big band music was all about. Like, it was the extreme. This is what a good time sounds like. So if you're feeling depressed, like, listen to this, and the orchestra and that music made people feel good. We're not doing that, but we're trying. We're trying to make people feel good again. You know.
Yeah, bringing back the rock. I love it.
We do have a song on that note that I'd say, like, we never like talk about what's going on, or, you know, we're not a political band at all. We try and like keep it down the middle, and but we do have a song. It's called Mouth Shut, and that to me, it's wasn't written for what's going on right now, but it really, like, I feel like a lot of people probably either should use this advice, or they feel this way. Like, you're better off if you can, you know, it's one of those things. If you can't be cool, or if you feel like saying something shitty to somebody, maybe just keep your mouth shut.
Yeah.
And everyone's gonna be better off. But
You can't get canceled if you just shut the hell up.
Right. Well, I'll play you a little quick.
Yeah.
Can you hear it?
Yes. Yes.
Never before played for anybody. I just
Oh
want
my
you to hear that lyric.
God. An exclusive preview.
There's your
Thank you. That was awesome. And yes, and I love the rock sound. Yeah, I'm so.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I mean, we've been playing some of these songs live. It's just, it feels good to just like
Yeah, get back to
tear it
the
up.
basics
You
and
know,
yeah,
yeah,
just have a party.
out.
And we need one. We need a party. So thank you for
We're
bringing the
bringing one.
party to Afterlife.
Oh
Can't
yeah,
wait.
we're pumped.
Hell yeah,
We're
man.
super
Well,
excited.
I don't want to keep you all day. I know that you're a busy man, but thank you so much for
Good.
hanging out with me today, man.
My pleasure. Thank you.